Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is me, Dukect, here, live, right here on the Dukect Lounge. Thank you so much for joining me. We are here, ladies and gentlemen, sitting back, relaxing. Hopefully, you're having a good time in this very cold, wintry day on this Wednesday. We got some guests here in the chat. By the way, if you want to call, remember the phone number. As always, if you want to call and chime in, it is 605-562-0444. Once again, the number is 605-562-0444. And the ID is connected to me is 92417. Once again, the ID is 92417. And also, the PIN number is 2249866, so you can connect to do all the good stuff, all right? All right, you can call in, do all that type of stuff, so we can have this nice little bit of a conversation, yeah. So, how y'all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. As you see the title here, we're talking a little bit about the Royal Rumble and some other nice little video game study. But first, we're going to talk about the stuff is the Royal Rumble. Yeah. You know, it's very interesting that people are talking about these pay-per-views and everything else. But the whole Daniel Bryan stuff, which seems interesting, but, I'm like, okay. But it's feud against AJ Styles. Can we get somebody new in there, please? Hopefully by Wrestlemania we do. And we can do, but that's the thing. The problem is some people that's good, but I want to have at least a structured plan of people who are going to win the Royal Rumble and such. And that's what is a frustrating thing to me, is that the show just seems to, I don't know, it just seems like it's just in this stall, in this type of lull of just in this, in the Royal Rumble. There's nothing really, there's no real, no like real interesting like stuff, interesting push. I know people are talking about the real Daniel Bryan, but I'm just like, really? I just don't, I'm feeling it, but I'm just looking for different opponents. And by the way, this is the start of the Royal Rumble preview. I'm going to start with the WWE Championship match, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles. Like I said, I have Daniel Bryan winning, and I honestly just don't care what to do with Daniel Bryan. I don't know what afterwards, because AJ Styles win. I don't know. I mean, there are so many people I want to win the WWE champion to be champions. I don't know who's going to be in the main event of WrestleMania. Who's going to be the WWE champion here? I don't know, but it needs to be something interesting. I like Daniel Bryan, but it's just in his new heel turn. But maybe it's just I need a new opponent. That's what I need with Daniel Bryan, a new opponent, because AJ Styles, I'm tired. Daniel Bryan is that guy. He could be somewhat of a pillar, but it needs someone to be a big face on SmackDown. And right now, I don't see anybody built up. Maybe I haven't watched the show in a while, but I have not seen anyone on SmackDown that is built up to be this person that could challenge AJ Styles. I mean, just be the aftermath of Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. See, I'm just used to AJ Styles there. So I said Rusev. I like Rusev, but he needs to be built up a hell of a lot more. So say Mustafa Ali, man, he's been losing, so I don't know why you put him. Randy Orton's a heel, and both of those guys, Dan Bryan and AJ, they're heels. So I don't know. I really don't know. John Cena, dude, might be he's injured, and like he already has a movie career, so he's like maybe being halfway in, halfway out. I don't know. I really don't know. Heck, I would love to see someone like a Big E or someone like that to build up and challenge him. But I think it'd be really nice to actually do something interesting. Give someone in that, some that build up for SmackDown. Because right now, I'm not feeling it. I want to feel it. I want to be like, I'm all in. I want to be all in, ladies and gentlemen, as nomenclature once for and such. I want this to be a something, something, something that actually says, you know what, these guys, they are going to do something good. There's something really important, something like that. I want that to be in the something in that storyline, something, because I'm not feeling with AJ Styles and stuff. Maybe I'm just burnt out a bit. That's what I'm a little bit burnt out. But here's hoping. In the next thing, they'll have a brand new challenger, someone I actually could like. And what's next? Well, thinking about Remax challenges, you had Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura. And Shinsuke pretty much being a disappointment. I mean, after his NXT run, Shinsuke, man, has just fallen. And yeah, these are the whole American Nakamura stuff. Like, it's going to do something. And he lost every single match with AJ Styles. And I was done with Shinsuke Nakamura, and his matches were just terrible. And only match I think he had some good chemistry with is Rusev, so that's why they're probably sticking Rusev with him. And I honestly say Rusev really needs to have something better than Shinsuke, and him spinning his wheels, him being United States champion for 3 times. Why is he not in the main event? Why is he not actually built up for WrestleMania? It will take a long while for Rusev to get built up. Personally, at this point, I would love to see him main event WrestleMania, but I would love to see Rusev, built up over time, bringing matches, bringing people after the draft and such, and have him be in that, that main event of SummerSlam with Universal or WWE championships. That sort of thing. I really wish they could do something like that. The internet just completely... all clear. The internet, of course it's getting wonky at this point. I mean, why not? I'm always feeling a little bit looping to my medicine, so why not have a little bit of wackiness happen online to show? But hey, that's live, everyone. Live television, baby. That's live radio. That's live everything else. You sit back, you got roll with the punches. And honestly, I see Rusev retaining the championship here. But, I also, Shinsuke Nakamura's his main run in WWE has been, well, forgettable. And I hate to say that, but it's true. It is forgettable. Next up is the Fatal 4 match for WWE Cruiserweight Championship. I don't know if this is going to be in the main card or not. I got to make sure if it is or not. I got to make sure if it's on the main card, I will talk about it. If not... I will, if it's on the pre-show, I won't care. Oh my gosh! The United States Championship was on the pre-show. And not only that, Buddy Murphy, Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura and both of these things on the pre-show. Oh Lord. Oh Lordy Lord. Ha! Rusev Day indeed. Oh, well, since it's on the pre-show, let's move on to the WWE Raw Women's Championship match as Ronda Rousey takes on the boss, Sasha Banks. I think this will be a good match. I think Sasha and Ronda... Heck, what we saw with Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey happened, that was only 3 days preparation. I think this will be something really good, so they got time to prep and work. I believe Ronda will hopefully calm down Sasha, because she tries to do all those crazy stuff. And I'm like, whoa, no, you got to show, slow your roll a bit. Because Sasha, when she does, she's actually pretty good. So I think this is going to be a really good match. I think Ronda Rousey is going to retain. And then, I still see her, Becky, and Charlotte are combination, I hope those three will actually be in the main event of WrestleMania, because that would actually be something that a lot of people want to see. I know it's another triple threat. You want to have a singles match for WrestleMania. You want to have that main moment. But, if the three people seem like Charlotte, Ronda, and Becky, I believe that is actually going to be a very big and important main event. But right now, though, let's go on to Becky Lynch. Let's talk about Asuka versus Becky Lynch for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. I think this could be a good match as well. I want to say Becky Lynch could get the surprise upset, but I think Asuka's going to win. I think via roll-up or something. Becky Lynch is going to get get upset or something. Or maybe some shenanigans. Who will care about some shenanigans. Maybe some Charlotte. Maybe from Ronda Rousey to maybe get that triple threat going, and Asuka comes in, And if my perfect world, I would have some woman who is her in NXT been battling NXT fight at WrestleMania and such. But speaking of those things, let's talk about the Women's Royal Rumble match. We have, Alexa Bliss, finally coming back in ring action for a long while. Bayley, Alicia Fox, Charlotte Flair, Carmella. She was going to be the 30th entry, and on. And ladies and gentlemen, the person who I really want to win is Ember Moon. I want her to win, and Asuka and Ember Moon. The storyline's right there. Asuka, Ember Moon, SmackDown Women match, WrestleMania. Ember Moon wins the SmackDown Women's title, gets that huge monkey off her back, beats Asuka, and wins the championship. I think that's actually something really good. I think that would be a good story for Ember Moon to finally get that demon off the back of, for her. But if I actually had to, that's what I want to win. But I think he's going to win. I think Charlotte Flair is going to win, and such. Yeah, to do that and everything else, and some chicanery will happen, and Becky Lynch will somehow. I predict it's going to be Becky Lynch, doing the same thing what Shawn Michaels did with Chris Benoit. Sign his name in the match. That sort of thing. Have, Becky Lynch knock down Charlotte and then sign the name with her, or like this, yeah, we're going this. And then that type of match happens. So you build that up. You have Charlotte, you have Becky, and you have Ronda in the main event at WrestleMania. Bam. Damn. That's what I see happening. Next up. By the way, there's no Intercontinental title match. No Intercontinental title match, as I see, from the Freaking Awesome Network board or in the Wikipedia page. But, that can change anytime. But we're looking at the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship match as The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro, the champions, take on the best in the world besties, Miz and Shane McMahon. They're rolling with this, huh? The same Miz, the last time I checked, lost to that same tag team that lost to a team that pretty much, a jobber team. So, okay. But then again, I haven't watched a full SmackDown in quite a while. So, I think that Sheamus and Cesaro will probably lose to the Miz and Shane McMahon because, hey, why not? And maybe this will build up to a match at WrestleMania, and hey, why not Miz and Shane McMahon? Give them something to do. Or heck, maybe have them defend their tag belts against, I don't know, New Day or, Sanity. Remember them? I would love Sanity to come back. But then again, that's my own personal thing. I would love to see that back. Who knows? And now we get to the last two main events. Finn Balor taking on Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Why? Why? Finn Balor. I'm sorry, but this dude, I don't mind someone who's a cruiserweight could be defending champion. I like a Daniel Bryan. I like, Rey Mysterio. I like, Jeff Hardy. Heck, you see other people climb up like someone like Johnny Gargano or that sort of thing. But no, I. But Finn Balor, I liked him in NXT. But then I started like, well, he's getting the same matches and such, and I thought this out. But then he went on Monday Night Raw, and I just don't. I tried to. The luster wore off, in NXT, and it hasn't came back for me. I tried watching most of his matches, and they're fine. But I never got that he's the dude who's going to be that number one guy, like say a Roman Reigns, or like the dude you could be a pillar that base everyone else on. But I'm like, I just don't see it. I don't. And when he gets on the mic, it's worse. It's the blandest dude I've ever heard on the mic, and I'm like, this is the dude you guys want as your number one guy? This is the guy you want as your champion? Guys, the dude is blander than a plank of wood. Hell, I don't think the plank of wood has more personality. Jeez Louise. And it's going to probably get even better when Adam Cole and the rest of those guys, Undisputed Era blandness comes around. Jeez Louise. Those guys. Oh, gosh. Roddy, I am so... My gosh, man. The sheer number of personalities coming through NXT is going to be so amazing. But that's just... but Lesnar wins. That's the good thing. I do not see... Just don't see Finn Balor winning, because I don't want to see Finn Balor win. I don't want to see it, but WWE had some, something on him, so I wouldn't be surprised. But Brock Lesnar is the main event due to WrestleMania, unless somehow they're doing all this stuff with Brock Lesnar and Finn Balor and Braun Strowman. Now just image of Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Oh, that's just going to be... That will be interesting. Heck, or maybe your four-way was another person in there. As this person might actually win the Royal Rumble as well, which there's the 30-man Royal Rumble. As you have Apollo Crews, Braun Strowman, all those guys and gals and everything else there. Guys and everyone else here. Oh, who I think is probably going to win. It looks like Seth Rollins. So that might be the guy. A lot of people are talking that rumor around that he might be the next big, the Kingslayer. Looks like he's going to be the Beast Slayer. Or the Kingslayer looking to be the Beastmaster, as he looks to master the Beast and become the Universal Champion. Can you really be the Kingslayer if Triple H is always still around? Probably not. But, oh, gosh, this terrible laugh. Okay. But yeah, I think this will be a pretty decent one. They got a lot of good fights. I knew McIntyre, he's cooled off. Kofi Kingston, will he ever do it? John Cena, if he's available. I think he's hurt, but he might be. Who isn't? But it's a really open field, and a lot of people are saying Seth Rollins, but I don't know. Seth Rollins, the championship run left a bad taste in my mouth, and I don't want to have another Shield guy win. So if I had my way, I would have Braun Strowman win the whole damn thing, have him beat Brock Lesnar or Finn Balor or both at WrestleMania, and have him hold the big red belt for a while, and have Lesnar go to SmackDown and have him dominate over there for a fortnight. But that's just my thing. I could be wrong and loudly wrong, and that's your opinion and everything else. I want to hear you guys, gals, and everything else in the comments, chat room, everything else here, and I want to hear it. I want to hear what you people have to say about my thoughts and every little thing here. All right. Anyway, that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the preview of Royal Rumble. Next up, we'll talk about the study about this, the video game therapy and such, and my thoughts about that as well. We are going to take a small little break, and when we return, we'll be talking about that study. Here live on TalkShoe.com on the Dukect Lounge. We'll be right back right after this, and after this nice little song, how about, let's see, Apollo Duck from OC Remix with Will Rock. Listen to the OC Remix. By the way, go download the songs from OC Remix. They deserve it. They're awesome. Anyway, we'll be right back right after this here live on TalkShoe.com. Back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Hopefully you are having a good time this evening. If you want to connect with me, Dukect can use to join the online studio and have a good old time joining me, Dukect, via online internet call and everything else. Just swoop in, bam, you have connection to the internet, bam, you connect to me, Dukect, you'll be just fine. Also, if you want to call in, remember you can always call 605-562-0444. Let's get the number is 605-562-0444. And the show ID to connect to me, Dukect, is 92417. Let's get in the call ID is 92417. Oh, gosh. Thinking this is not video, I would have showed me doing something really dumb. But anyway, we got some really interesting good news about some video game news and such. Really good news about the study about video game therapy has, improves attention for children with ADHD and autism. Let's see, this from Altitude Magazine. Here it is. It's from a Keely Active. It is a prescription digital medicine company. This is that has been designing a therapeutic video game called Project Evo that aims to improve cognitive deficits in children with attention deficit hyperactive disorder, ADHD or ADD, and autism spectrum disorder, ASD. A small study published last month in the Journal of Autism and Developmental Disorders suggests that the app-based Project Evo does effectively and safely target multitasking through gameplay that engages patients and maintains their interest throughout a 4-week treatment cycle. In the study evaluated by researchers at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, 19 children with ASD and co-occurring ADHD were given either the Project Evo treatment or an educational activity involving pattern recognition. The results suggest that the video game multitasking components may improve cognitive control. I can't pronounce anything to save my life. But yeah, cognitive control. Children stuck with the treatment protocol by engaging for 95% or more of the recommended sessions. In addition, participants and their parents reported an improved ability to pay attention, and improved attention reflected higher scores in the TOVA, API, and in FDA-cleared objective measure of attention. Through small, this study suggests that multitasking treatment is feasible and particularly effective for treating cognitive control impairments in children with ADHD and ASD. Benjamin E. Yertz, hopefully I'm pronouncing the name right, PhD of Center of Autism Research in Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, and author of the study, confirms receiving a partial salary from Akele to carry out the study. This is actually, again, a very honestly, this thing does prove. We have studies like this in the past. I think I actually talked about one of them before, about video games, these treatments to help people with ADHD, AD, and autism to have what they're talking about here is multitasking treatments and such, which is very good and hopefully help these young children out. And one thing I do like about this is that there's many things to like about this. It does, one, shows that video games could be more than just time racing, the stuff there, but also shows that they're helping young kids to with these disabilities to help cope, and not just in this type of arena, but also in other places in their lives, to show that they can actually which is how to handle task, be a multitasking. Previously, it might be a harder a barrier for them, a hard barrier for them to pass. But with treatments like Project Evo and others, it seems that they can actually just start to do that easier, and multitask a lot easier, and help them adjust to more of the busing lifestyles that we have right now. And that shows that video games, like I said, it proves that there are other applications into video games that are not shoot up the bad guy and such like that, but on stuff also problem solving and looking to things, and exploring more of a safe environment. But also, again, this type of research and study, and of course this is just a small study of this, and it's not nationwide or anything else. But I think if this continues to grow, you will see a lot more children maybe have a way for them to actually help them with multitasking in other environments, and maybe help them break out of their shell and talk to other people, and to talk to other kids with these problems, with these disabilities and such, and have them form connections and such that will help them throughout their lives. And that is, at the end of the day, I hope that these 19 kids, these young children, they actually be able to, not only focus, but also continue these, help these treatments, help them out throughout their lives, and they will be like, wow, this is something really good, something really positive, and something that people are like, wow, this is, a way to prove that, man, again, hopefully there'll be more treatments like this. Maybe, maybe not like in Project Evo, but something more, hopefully something more, hopefully that it can be something, these type of a way to help young kids to help them learn, in a less of a stressful environment, so they can help and learn, to get their, the ideas and stuff. Help them say, hey, maybe I can use these tools and help them in their regular lives. So that is a very positive story, and all the craziest things right now, we might need one of those. So link in the description, by the way, if you want to know about this story and more. Thank you so much for listening. This is the end of the Dukect Lounge. Remember, you can find this podcast not just on here on iTunes, but also the video podcast will be up on YouTube.com/DukecT, Beat Shoot. Also, you will find the show. You will find the other stuff on freakingawesomenetwork.com/Duke. Freaking Awesome Network, and also on manicexpression.com. You can find these stuff here and watch them and enjoy them, the video version of these podcasts. And I can't, and all the good stuff. Comment, like, subscribe, all the stuff the kids are doing. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Remember some stuff here. The Dukect live stream will be on Friday. We will be continue on our adventures of the Twilight Princess. I'm going to try to get into the water temple and getting the nice little water suit armor and such. And also, last we were restoring episode. I keep procrastinating, but I got the script. I have it done. I'm going to be shooting tomorrow when I get back from classes, and hopefully I will have a better, just have a better episode. Continue to have better episodes and continue growing. And after that, season premiere, we're going to be doing Royal Rumble. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing the Royal Rumble. I don't know why I phrase out there. I'm sorry again. Medication, a little bit of wackiness. I'll edit this in post. Royal Rumble. Then we will continue on with our Ratchet and Clank adventures, and we were going to finish that trilogy and everything on the PS3, and then on the PS4. Hopefully I get the PS4 soon. Then I can actually just do all the good stuff. But hey, who knows? I might get one next month or so, and maybe we can finally play some get on that Kingdom Hearts 3 bandwagon that everybody and their mama are the Spider-Man one, which is so people have stopped playing. Then again, the last time I got one of those newfangled games and played was Starlink, and well, barely anyone showed up. But hey, you know what? By golly, I will find a way to get people to, stream. I'll finally hit that right note. But anyway, thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. This is Dukect here. Peace and love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later.